Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Seattle. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house. So they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. First down, Mariota. That pass complete to Moore. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. The 4-time Pro Bowler Herman Moore, his first grab of the game.
Led the league in receptions twice. And just think about it. He was the game plan. When you had to line up against Detroit, circle him, find a way to stop him, and rarely did teams get that done.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. To throw is Mariota. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Martin Emerson. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Montana. And that one complete to Marshawn Lynch. And all the way in for the touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, 81 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan. Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Back to the running game with Swift. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
They go play action. Mariota. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Mariota. Open man, Parham. He's got him. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, Mariota. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action now, Mariota. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Mariota to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Javon Holland. There he goes, right side. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they want it.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Back to it after the pick 6. Mariota. He's going to look deep for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
Rough incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. On play action, Mariota. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Play fake, Mariota. Blitz coming, and down he goes. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing is Mariota. He's going to look deep for more. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Fourth down, Mariota. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Touchdown! DJ Chark, 53 yards. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Gano the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. They'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And some room to work. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Joe Montana here going to the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the 1st half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here. That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch,
being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Montana. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it fourth down. Going to try to throw for it with Montana. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Lynch. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive in the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Off the play fake, Mariota. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Herman Moore, 42 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. Oh, good-looking return set up here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Oh, he bowls over it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them the first down. Here's Montana to throw. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. On the move past the 40. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Defensively, the tackle by Cam Chancellor. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They will look to throw. Montana. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effect.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys have taken the lead.
A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
Extra point right down the middle, and they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A first down throw for Mariota. He's going to look deep for Moore. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And in for the Lions touchdown. Herman Moore with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
On second down, Lynch. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, 82 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
The 71 yards on the ground here for Swift, and he's got a first down as well.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. Now Mariota. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Mariota.
And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
One more time with Swift.
And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
To throw, Mariota.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling?
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the Hall of Famer, Junior Seau.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Here's Mariota.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Sauce Gardner
picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel